I think if an organisation's coming at it for the first time, I think if we're talking about public sector organisations, they seem to be really having a focus on this area. It's probably worthwhile looking at the flexible framework which is available from the government website, and what that does is it gives, don't know if you're familiar with it, Steve, but it kind of gives a kind of a map, if you like, for identifying where you are on that kind of journey, and then giving you some options for ways to move yourself forward in the process. I'd say that's probably a really good start point. The other option you could have is that organisations have before, haven't they? They've sort of got some of our consultants in to do a bit of analysis, maybe a discovery phase, and do like a gap analysis in terms of where an organisation is today and where they kind of could be going forward. But you probably agree, Steve, but one of the key things around sustainability is to really try and nail down what that means for your organisation.
Absolutely. And I think public sector is a great example, Leigh. We've seen the public sector almost taking sustainability and ethical procurement as a bit of a tick box exercise, where they were really doing it to say, yes, we're doing it, but now it's truly being measured by government. And as such, it's becoming a real focus for these organisations. But what's key for a procurement department, to be able to execute on that, you need to understand what the organisation's sustainable and ethical policies and drivers are, and then to make sure they're embedded in your procurements and they're measured and they're reported against. Because without that, you can't prove you're doing it. But we are seeing it becoming really, really key thing for those organisations now.
Yeah, I'm seeing it being more of a consideration now in things like supplier onboarding, where there are certain things that must be achieved before a supplier can be accepted into contracting with an organisation. It could be things like modern slavery policies, or in terms of net zero stuff as well. And also the SQ phase in procurements, we're seeing it more and more, aren't we, where some of the criteria to even go through to the actual full tender stage is actually meeting some of these criteria around sustainability and ethical procurement. So it's becoming a really big deal now.
Absolutely. I think we're seeing a large increase in the types of questions around what impact are you going to have on our local SMEs, our small to medium enterprises. How are you going to create wealth and jobs for the local community and do good locally for us?
Absolutely, and I think that's a key one, Steve, because I think one of the big challenges is government and public sector are actively wanting to contract more with SMEs, but most SMEs are not really market ready or even equipped to contract with public sector. They may not be on the right frameworks, etc. So I know we've got options and solutions for helping with that as well, but it's a bit of a key one, isn't it?
Absolutely.